Which of the following statement is true regarding the marked structure of given axial CT of the upper neck with IV contrast? Now, what do you see? This is the CT scan. What are the structures that are marked? If you see structure A, now this is a lateral pterygoid plate. This is the middle pterygoid plate and this is a lateral pterygoid plate. Now, this structure which is marked as B is the head of the mandible. Okay, this is not the mastoid process. This is the mastoid. So A is the middle pterygoid plate. That is wrong. Sternocleidomastoid muscle attached to the B. That is also wrong. That is not a mastoid process. This is the mastoid process. Okay. Now C is the internal carotid artery. C is the internal carotid artery. Now D gives attachment to the stylohyoid ligament. Yes, that's a styloid process. That's a styloid process. Now C and E originate from a common vessel in the neck. So now E is actually vertebral artery. E is actually vertebral artery. This is not an external carotid artery. This is an external carotid artery. E is vertebral artery. So C and E are not originating from a common vessel. It is the external and internal carotid artery that are originating from a common vessel, and that is also wrong. So the answer is C. So if you look at it, majority of time these questions are more that understanding that how you are able to interpret the anatomy on a radiological image, nothing more than that. Another similar example, but a typical AIIMS pattern when a typical multiple completion type question has to be given. So it is nomenclature over here. A is sternum, yes. B is, you can see the left atrium and you are seeing the vessel that is coming from the left atrium. It is the superior pulmonary vein. C is this muscle which is latissimus dorsi muscle, and D is this structure which is the esophagus. This is not the azygous vein. Look at the air in this. Azygous vein cannot have air. So this structure is esophagus. So the answer is A, B and C are correct. A, B and C are correct. Okay. So when these multiple completion type questions are there, sometimes just by reading the choices, you can figure out what the examiner is trying to ask you, because some are very, very obvious, like A is very, very obvious. But see, A is not deciding onto the answer because A is there in all the options. Okay. Similarly, now you can pick up by looking at some like C. Now you can all see C is the latissimus dorsi muscle. So C is definitely correct. So if C is correct, you know this cannot be the answer. Okay. So using these permutations and combination, sometimes you will be able to pick up a better answer, even if you are confused between one choice. Now again, see this. Now if I look at this T2 weighted axial MR, now I'm not sure that how many of us can pick it up, but what we can see is that this structure is cerebellum and this structure is pons. Now we know pons and cerebellum are connected with each other through this cerebellar peduncle, which is middle cerebellar peduncle. That's a middle cerebellar peduncle. And this white structure at just anterior to the pons is prepontine system. Now let's see what is this. What does it say? A connects midbrain to cerebellum. No, A connects pons to cerebellum. The superior cerebellar peduncle is very, very thin. This much thick peduncle has to be the middle cerebellar peduncle. B is involved in Mondini's dysplasia. You are not really sure whether it is B which is involved in the Mondini's dysplasia or not. So let's leave it for the time being. C is present in the prepontine system. You are definitely sure that this is the basilar artery which is present in the prepontine system. You are very, very sure on that this is present in the prepontine system. Now D is the most commonly involved in labyrinthine fistula. So this is D, which is the lateral semicircular canal, which is commonly involved in labyrinthine fistula. But the point to be noted is, see this, A is definitely wrong. So we know this is definitely wrong. B, I am not sure, but that's okay. B is present in all, so I'm not bothered. I know that this is 100% correct. C is present in prepontine system. You definitely know that this is a correct statement. So only option which has got minus A and plus C is this. So you are 100% sure that the answer has to be B, C and D. So now you know D. Even if you do not know, you are sure. So basically, this question was more based on whether you know about A and C. Whether you know about A and C, and that will be able to tell you A is wrong and C is correct. That is deciding your correct answer in this particular question. Okay. So sometimes your smartness, playing with the choices, will help you in the exam. Now see this pattern. There are 4 statements. Same. Now let's see the statement. You know, A is Sylvian fissure. E is lentiform nucleus. C is posterior limb of the internal capsule, and B is vermis. You're sure about D? Not sure, then okay. They are the 2 ventricles combining with each other, and that's foramen of Monro. Now let's see. MC branches are traversing through A. That is correct. B is hypoplastic and Arnold Chiari malformation. That is wrong. It is hypoplastic and Dandy Walker malformation. C is involved in dense hemiplegia. That is correct. E is the most common site of hypertensive bleed. That is correct. Now let's see. A and C. The answer is A, C, and D are correct. Answer is A, C, and D are correct. Next question. Now, just by looking at the image, you know these are the calcified subependymal nodules, and you know that these are the feature of tuberous sclerosis. So the examiner is asking about the tuberous sclerosis. Let's read the statement. It is the most common inherited tumor syndrome. No, that is wrong. It is non-inherited. It is not inherited. The classical triad is adenoma, sebaceum, mental retardation, and seizure. Yes, epiloia, epilepsy, low intelligence, and adenoma, sebaceum. Most common tumor seen is ependymoma. That is wrong. This is SEGA. Subependymal giant cell astrocytoma is the most common tumor. Multiple organs of the body can be involved. Yes, that's correct. So B and D are correct. Now let's see. B and D are correct, and that is the answer.